Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. So guys, what I want to talk to y'all about today is trapping beaver in the fall versus trapping beaver in the spring. Fall beaver are a completely different animal altogether, just because of the fact that they're colonized, they're set up in their home territories, they're not traveling around a whole lot, and you've got to go to them versus them coming to you. So like they do in the spring. So it's a whole different ball game. If I were to be targeting beaver this fall, which is what I plan and I intend to do, I would be out there scouting beaver right now and getting access, getting permission. And what I would be looking for once I found the colony is I would be looking for those slides going, especially if you've got crop ground on each side or one side or the other of the stream, whether it's a river, the creek, whatever it might be. I would be looking for slides going up into those crop fields because that's what their main food source is going to be, especially if it happens to be corn. They will eat soybeans just same as they do down south eating winter wheat, but that's another topic all on its own for another video. I would be targeting the slides. I would, again, stay away from the dens, stay away from the lodges until it's an absolute necessity to go to them. I would target them at the slides, and I would also target them with castor mounds. Now, I know y'all have heard the deal. Well, they don't like to go to castor in the fall, or they don't like to go to castor in the summer. Bullshit. I'm telling you straight up. They'll come to castor. Does not matter what time of the year it is. If there's open water and they can get out and they can move, they will come to a castor mound. I don't care if it's July or November, doesn't matter. They will come to castor at all times of the year, so always keep that in mind. I don't know where that wives' tale ever got started at that they won't respond to castor, but that is not true at all. You cannot cover up or bury that instinct, that territorial instinct to go to castor. They'll do it every time. So there's no such thing as a fall lure or a summer lure or anything. No, that's not how it works. So you need to be concentrating on those places. Now, if you're trapping them in the spring, that's a whole different deal there, because those beaver are traveling. The 2.5-year-olds are getting run off. They're looking for their own territory. They're looking for new mates of their own because beaver mate for life. So they're looking for mates. They're looking for territory of their own. They'll come to you. You can, if any of you watched any of my spring beaver footage there from last year when I was trapping, I'm just trapping them in the roads. I'm just under the bridges and stuff because they're moving up and down those bigger flowages all the time. So the same way, in the fall on the rivers, you look for the colonies because they're not going to be traveling very far from there at that time of the year. And the good thing about being on a river, if you've got a river that you can run in a boat, if you've got a stable population of beaver, about every quarter to a half mile, you're back in beaver again. You don't have to go, a long ways away to get back, to get back into the beaver. Quarter to a half mile, and you're back into a new colony again. So you can really roll on them pretty hard then if you're trapping out of a boat. That's kind of basics of it. Like I say, the difference between trapping them in the fall versus trapping them in the spring. Stay away from the lodges as much as you can. If you do have to go to the lodge, for gosh sakes, go in there as quiet as a church mouse. Don't try to make any more ruckus or any more noise than what you absolutely have to. Anything that's going to set those beaver up and put them on alert. That's where a lot of guys run into problem. They go in there banging around and not driving stakes and this, that, and the other. Get in there around those lodges and around those dens. You want to be as quiet as you possibly can. You want to make it like there's nothing going on, because otherwise you tend to set those beaver up. You spook them, and then a lot of times, it might be, especially the old matriarch, the old female. She might lay up on you. 5 to 7, maybe I've seen them lay up as high as 10 days before they move. So those are some things you need to keep in mind, guys. So the school. I have the date set at September 22nd, 23rd, till noon on the 24th. Um, I have accommodations made. I can take up to 10 students. Cost is $1,000. I'm going to put you up. I'm going to feed you. I'm going to give you 2.5 days of intense strapping instructions. Um, if any of you are interested, I'll leave my phone number and my email and link down below in the description. So you can contact me there. You can call me, text me, email, whatever you might want to do. Also, we have really cool Billingsley brand apparel now. We have t-shirts, we have hooded sweatshirts, and we have ball caps. And I will again get this thing unfolded here. I don't have any of the ball caps on hand right at the moment. I've got some stuff on hand here, guys. Other than that, it's a pre-order kind of deal. I'll leave again all the information in the description. So anyway, guys, just another way to kind of help support the channel if you choose to. We appreciate it a bunch. We really do. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in to watch. I hope this was a helpful video for some of you. If it is, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if you would. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.